Learn how to request an offer. Have you ever asked someone for helping you something? Or have you ever need some help? Or sometimes you don't want someone to do something? Yes, that's when you do a request. Or request to another. But when you do that request, have you ever felt shy or feeling uncomfortable? Definitely yes. There's a lot of types of request, but a lot of request is for helping something. Does you do? No, does another person that you request for need to do something for you that you need help. For example, when I go to the class and I falls down my pen, it is far away from me. So I have to request for my friends that you help me, do me an offer to find me the pen and give it to me. Yes, that's the normal request. But naturally, the truth is, there's a lot of type of request, but all of these have the same things, is that you need help and need opinion, need all of the things that another person that they do for you. You don't need to do anything, but you need help. Yes. There's a lot of type of request. And how many? A lot. But then, let's go to 4 types of request I'll show you today. But what will be first? Yes, of course, like that I showed you before in showing opinion, right? The first is simple request. Have you ever need a little help from another? Yes, I'm sure you have done that. That is not very hard. That actually is just very easy. For the simple thing, you just need one sentence to request them. For example, when you are cold and in this room they are turning the air conditioner, and then you just request for the person which near the air conditioner's auto controller. Here's the remote control. So what will you say? Can you help me to turn off this air conditioner? Or I feel really cold here, or something like that. Or excuse me, can you turn off this? I'm really cold. And something that you have to remember. All of these things have to have the reason, and that's make the person that you are requesting to is more exactly right. They will help you with all of their mind and all with their heart, not being like a robot in some of the robot way. That's not convenient. This is a simple request. This simple request is easy. For example, too, when you go out of your house and you see a man, which is maybe your maybe you don't have hand. You fall down your telephone maybe, and then when you need to keep your bike and you can't take this, you can request someone for taking this. Yes, that sentence is easy. You just need the suffix, like can you help me or excuse me, and then sometimes it's do me a favor or can you help me a hand or something like that. All of these things need the people which is you are talking about with is that they will help you. They will help what you are requesting for. Maybe you will requesting for you drop something. Maybe you requesting for your situation Maybe you will request for some bad things happen. Like for example, when when you go out your house to work, but then when you come back, it rains, yes, and you don't have any umbrella. Now, that you need help, right? You need for someone to drive you home, maybe? No, just someone to borrow an umbrella or borrow a raincoat to get in your car and drive home. Yes, that's a simple request. And now, let's go to the next normal request. The simple request is not like really request. The simple request is just like not need for doers, very simple things that actually you can do that, but you can request for someone to maybe save your time, or just for being part of connect your friendship, connect to the person out of the strange, that you can do by yourself. But normal request is a little different. Maybe that's some type of normal request that you can do it yourself. Yes, maybe all this that you can do it yourself, but it's hard for you. Now let's see an example. I'll just at first, maybe when you ride a bike and your wheel is like don't have any oxygen inside, and this is shut off. So what would you do? Yes, you need to ask someone for helping you. You have to borrow some things to make it like full of oxygen and full of luck. But how? But you just ask for a question? No, of course all of the people on the road won't help you because it's too hard. They just can help by asking something. Now, these things, you can't do it by yourself, right? So, the two things happen. The first thing is you will walk with your bike to home, and then how to make it full of oxygen. But then there's another way is that you have money there, and you go for no, you don't need money, but you go for the repairer, and you ask for helping. Just ask that you will not waste your money, because if your wheel is like the stick is falling inside, so that needs a new wheel, or will need how to fix it. But now you just need to ask for requesting. That's showing you. Normal request that's harder than simple request. Simple request that you can just do it by yourself easy. But normal request, yes. But how? This is how you use it when you are a bike. But when another things happen, it's not normal request. This time we just have three parts of requesting. The first is simple, the second is normal, and the third is hard. Now let's come back with the normal. That's the first situation when you ride your bike. Now, for example, another things. Now you have when you go to work, or maybe your computer have a virus and you can't fix it, or well, maybe you can fix it, but it's hard and it's waste of time. So you can request for the fixer of this company. Is where you are working in. Of course, the money is not a problem. He's asking for requests and they just fix for you. Just for free. It's because it's not your computer. That you can ask. But don't be too jealous with them. You have your face have to be like needing help, or like sad face or something like that. They could be able better to help you. That's the in where you are needing someone really just a little much, and you can't do that rarely, but you need them. This time, if you know your situation is bad, they will help you. And with like your feeling is feeling sad or tiredness or something like that, exhaustible. Now of course they will use all of their heart just to help. That's how you use all of your qualities of helping express them. That's how requesting, when you have able to be the best requesting ever, that is how all of the results will be the best. Using your feelings this time is very, very needy, is necessary for you. Now, the hard request. Hard request is that a request that you can't do it anymore. When this time you can't do it, and of course you need help. If you can do it, it's not hard. You try everything, but you still can't do it. Now it is hard situation that you really, really need help. It is impossible if there are no one. Now you really need them, and they will help you. Yes, of course, because you are falling into a bad situation now. Now, for example, this is example. All of this example is not the truth. Remember, this just I'm showing you the example of requesting. Yes. Now, for example, it's not your house, maybe someone's house, but maybe it's you. So don't care about this. This just example. Don't see it when you're jealous. Now, first, maybe your house, for example, your house is fire. And now, of course, only you can't escape from this house, and can't escape. So now you need help. At first, maybe someone shouted out to make everyone know, and they will help. Or someone will call for the police. No, emergency workers. Sorry, you will call for the rescue workers to help, and take them out, and then of course they waste money. If they call, like rescue worker of fire burn, of course you have to pay money. But if you shout it and your neighbors come to you, no, you do not waste them. Now this type of requesting is very hard. Now you really, really need help from them. Let's see of another example here. But now, request an offer. Now, first time, it's not you. Now don't jealous with me when I say this situation happened, but please, you really need help. It's just an example. It's just only, so don't care about it, and throw the stone into me. I am Brisker Stone. So now, what will be happen next? For example, you fall in a car accident. Yes, your car is broken, and now, what would you do? Yes, you need to pick it to the shop and need for help. Yes, really help. If no one is fix it for you, you will not have car to drive, right? Yes, of course you need your money to fix it, but it's still requested, because that's hard request, so money is not a problem. You have to take everything for just the request. That's how hard request is better. Simple request is simple. Normal request is normal, but hard request is hard and become very hard. Not only this. Request is show what people and other people can do for you. Or a big cities, yeah. But when your car is, broken, you bring to the fixer. Now you need money. Of course, if you don't have money, they will not help you. That's how they offer you. But in some simple request that they offer you, don't need anything. No constitution, no constitution and nothing. They just need nothing. In some normal way, they just need nothing too. But in heart, of course, there's a lot of types need the constitution. Maybe money, or maybe some Now, let's see. Money is not all, but of course, when you need requests like that you really, really need money now. This is about request. But then, let's see a little about an offer. An offer that is, you can help for someone. Just this, someone requests you and you help them. Yes, an offer is 3 type of offer tools. Fixed with the 3 types of requested. The first is simple offer, that you can help them without, I don't need anything, I can help you like that. It's just simple help, and that's called simple offer. And then normal offer, yes, you can help with the normal situation of requesting, but hard offer is different. Hard offer is divided in 2 parts. The first part is normal hard, and the second is really hard. In a normal hard way, you need to help them. No, it's not of course, but you need to help them. And maybe they will not pay anything for you because you are relatives or relationships. There's other relationships with someone requests you. But this is the way, the normal way. But when the really hard situation happen, of course, this is hard. Now, I have to told you that not every request that you can do for them in this really hard situation. Now you have to, for example, when I told you before, when someone fall in a car accident and they request you to fix their car and they pay you money, but maybe you can't fix that because this is broken too much. Maybe the engine is lost or maybe nothing can work more. Now you can't fix it because this really hard offer. So it's not no one, but it's not can be rarely like all of the before. That's very hard. But can you help? Can you do it? Maybe. I think maybe no. But if you can do it, that's better. But if you can't, yes, you have to say something before tolling the request. You decline their request with some reasons. The reasons must be light and easier. And it's really sorry for this. For example, someone fall in a car accident and they request you, but you can't fix it. You have to say oh, I'm really sorry, Mrs. Harrison. This car is too much broken. I can't fix it. I'm sorry too much. You can find another repairer. That's too hard for me to fix. Sorry, really. Yes. That you have the light voice and you have the light reason to make them understand you. That's how you're telling another person about requesting and offering in our lives.